Good evening. This is the Lord of Michael speaking. This is continuation of my dreams and predictions video. I want to continue and just give you more of the predictions I had over a period of time. And I think I'm on number 32, where I saw alien ship landing in the desert. I just saw the ship in the desert, or a spacecraft in the desert, and immediately I knew it was alien. Number 33 was a university that I saw burning in the middle of the city of Johannesburg. I saw this university burning down. I know the name of university. It's in the middle of Johannesburg in Braamfontein, a place called Braamfontein. I've seen that university burning in my vision. Number 34, I saw South Africa becoming a gangster state. I saw children extorting money, children being used by major organizations to collect money from major companies all across the country. It really became sort of a mafia operated type of situation where they use children to do their bidding and dirty work. Number 35 is I saw the bubonic plague or the black plague returning. This was once a plague in London, I believe. I saw this plague returning. I'm not too sure which country. I just saw now recently that China announced that they have the plague. So I'm not too sure will this be in China or the whole world. But yes, I saw the plague or the Black Death returning. Number 36 is where I saw supermarket shelves empty with no food, no products on the shelving. It was completely empty. Every supermarket we went to, there was no food, no products, nothing on the shelf. This is what I saw coming to pass. Number 37 is when I saw two portals that has been opened, and I saw the demons flooding out of the portals in their millions and billions, flooding out onto the surface of earth. So earth will definitely be overrun by demonic activities. That's already happening, but sooner or later the demonic activities will be more visible and will be all over every inch of land or home all over the world. That will come to pass. Number 38, I saw evil men. Now these evil men that I saw doing great evil on the earth are men, different men of different colors, black, white, extremely evil men performing evil acts in South Africa. These men hate each other on earth. They hate each other. They cannot stand each other. And they are fighting each other on earth, pretending like the one is right and the other one is wrong. Black is blaming white, white is blaming black. But at the end of the day, these people I saw are operating and reporting to the same boss, which is Satan. They are both working for the powers of darkness. I saw number 39, two buildings burning simultaneously in the Middle East. I call it the twin flames. I just saw them burning. Number 40, I saw, and this has been a lot of people's predictions or revelations, I saw the American president. He was shot. I just saw him with a bullet wound to the head or somewhere. Again, I saw 41. I saw the nation of the Afrikaner standing up to make a stand against the government, or make a stand against what they perceive to be bad or evil, and they fight. But many of them I see will be outgunned. Many of them I see in the mealie plantations and the farmlands being attacked and killed by men of guns, policemen, and that type of thing. 43, I saw Japan will be invaded by an African country. Japan will invade an African country, and slaughter thousands of Africans by knife. It could be China, I'm not too sure, either China or Japan invading an African country and slaughtering many of the Africans, mostly by sword and by knife. What I did pick up is that the women were more deadly than the men. They were doing most of the killing was done by the females. This was a vision I had on the 5th of 31/29. Again, number 44, I saw a great plague coming. We need to be prepared. Many will die. It's just one of the other plagues I saw. Some people will be immune, others will not be infected. And I don't think this is necessarily the coronavirus, but another plague that will come after the coronavirus has run its course. This one, 45, it happened on the 19th August 29. I saw the war between the angels of light and angels of darkness. I saw them warring each other in the heavenly realms, and it was just such a scene to see the war taking place. The angels, they have a special type of body with no flesh, sort of a bony structure. No flesh I saw, but look like bony structure, but they're actually not bones. They seem to have a covering, but it's just a type of figure or skeleton type of person that I've never seen, even in the movies. That's how the angels look. Both the evil, dark angels were black in color, the white angels were white in color, and the war was quite intense between the two. And that's what I saw taking place. 46, I saw millions of dead souls floating in the sky, in the atmosphere. I saw these souls falling into hell, millions and millions of souls. But what I did notice, most of the souls falling into hell were female, and that's just the way I saw it. So sorry, females, I'm not picking on you. That's just the way I saw it. Number 47, I was chased. Again, I saw Satan and his army chasing everybody. I was chased also by the army in the dream. I eventually came to a place called Benoni, and when I came to a particular street name was High Street, I was told in my ear that Satan lives in this street. So if there is a high street in Benoni, know that Satan lives in that street. 48, I saw a woman. In fact, I saw a white bird flying against the wind and against the storm. The bird was flying and the storm was intense, and the bird couldn't fly into the storm because the storm was so intense, and the bird was gasping for air as it was flying. Under the wings of the bird was a little blue bird, small little blue bird under the wings of this great white bird. And it seems she was, or he, or the mother bird was racing somewhere to get to safety for her and the little bird under her wing. 49, there will be a civil war in a country in the Middle East. I saw the citizens killing each other in this country. I know the country. So when it comes to pass, you'll know I told you so. 50, I saw a Caucasian man. He had a sleeping left eye. And I could sense that this man was extremely, extremely evil. And it's as if my spirit confirmed that this is the son of perdition, or the Antichrist. He was blonde, Germanic, I think he's a Germanic origin, or Scandinavian, somewhere from there. That's what I felt. And I know this man will come to the fore sometime or the other onto the face of the earth. I truly believe in my heart and soul that that is the man of perdition. Number 51, I saw eggs that had been hatched in a mountain. I saw these eggs. They were not eggs of any bird or any species I've ever seen on earth. They were definitely alien eggs, because that's what my spirit told me. These eggs are alien. 52, I saw a place in the mountains that has been reserved for God's children. I remember there was a great earthquake, and I ran and I came face to face with this mountain, and suddenly this mountain just melted, just fell and crumbled to the ground. And when I looked, I saw a place of safety. I saw a passageway or a roadway behind this mountain. And instantly my spirit told me, this is where God's children will be sheltered in the end of days. So you need to find that mountain. I also saw a passageway to the mountain, a secret passage to the mountain to get there. God has opened a secret passage. It's a dark little passage, and I saw all God's children going through that passageway to get to this place of safety. So there's no need to run. There's no need to pack your bags and leave. It does not work like that. The whole world will be evil. The whole world will be under Satan's control. So no matter where you go or where you run to, you'll only be running from a lion just to be bitten by a viper, snake somewhere else. What you need to do is to pray and find God's place of safety where He will take His children at the end of days. I see Chicago in America overrun also by mafias and drug dealers, and I also seen children used to move drugs between the wealthy. They're using children to operate their drug record, and most of the drug lords are selling drugs to the wealthy in the city of Chicago. 54, I saw disobedient children that were refusing to be disciplined by their parents. All they wanted was to love the idols that was all over them. Children were just loving their idols, turning away from their parents and following these idols like these idols were alive. And they cried to go to these idols, and they turned away from their parents. It was so sad to see these idols of stone carvings that the children were worshipping. I see the children of God wandering in the desert. I saw God moving all His children to the four corners of the world, but specifically to the wilderness, to the desert. I saw them wandering back in the desert again, like in the days of Moses. I saw a man on top of the mountain. He was a Moses type person. He was watching them, and that's what I believe. We are all going to be moved supernaturally by the twinkle of an eye to a place that God has prepared for us, where we'll be met by a Moses-like person that will lead us. Number 56, I saw them forcing people to take the test or the vaccine. Nobody could run away from them. They had you tracked. They knew exactly where you were. They're using invisible drones that tracks you. These drones are right in front of your face. You cannot see them. And they would come to you and they will say, all we want is for you to take the mark and we'll leave you at peace. The minute you refuse the mark, you would get a bullet directly right between your eyes and you would be shot immediately. Instantly. The minute you say no, the bullet will come instantly and take you out. They have marksmen all over watching you, taking people out. This will happen at night. It was all dark when I saw it, and these marksmen had no mercy. You take the mark, you're left alone. You refuse the mark, a bullet is put through right between your eyes. Number 57, I saw a fearless nation of old arising from the coast and inlands. This nation is an old warrior nation in South Africa. I saw them taking captives your sons and your daughters. I saw them leading them all into captivity. I know this nation, they will rise again in the end times. Number 58, I saw a black security woman on horseback. They were exterminating and killing young black teen boys who were running for their life. These black security women on horseback were killing them indiscriminately. Some of the young boys fought back and managed to bring down some of the horses and riders. The boys were all color-coded with yellow and blue bands around their necks and arms. I am not too sure who these security women were, which country it was, and why they were killing young black men. But it was a terrible sight to see. Some of the young boys fought them and killed them, but they were outgunned and outkilled, outplayed by these women on horseback that was terminating them. 58, I see a place, a house or a building above the clouds. It's dark and evil. Powerful evil men on earth are housed there. I went up to that building in the spiritual realms, and when I came there, I was told this is the house of American Express. That's what the voice told me. I have no idea what that meant, but I knew evil lives above the clouds. I have seen this evil before because I've seen the angels of death all above the clouds, so I know evil lives above the clouds. That is why it's so difficult to get through to God sometimes, because of this layer of evil. Number 59, I see Satan in the form of a huge black human-like bird flying in and out of the skies. I normally see him on a daily basis. When I look into the clouds, I see this huge black bird flying in and out of the clouds. I saw him only once on a close-up when I was traveling. Early morning, around about 2 a.m., I was traveling back home when I saw this huge bat-like bird flying alongside my vehicle. He looked at me, I looked at him. I was not afraid because I knew the Spirit of God is with me. And I've never stopped seeing this bird-like human. I still see him today when I close my eyes and pray. I see him when I look up into the sky. I still see this huge human-like bird flying in and out of the clouds. Number 60, I see huge lions in the jungle, in the towns and cities. They have their mouth open and they're swallowing up the little girls indiscriminately. Some girls just walk into their mouth, they're devouring the children. And I knew this is Satan, the devouring lion, devouring our children. So please pray for your children. Make sure that they are safe in your arms and that you are safe in God's arms. Number 61, this is a strange one, but it's what I saw, and as I said, I am only repeating what I saw, believe it or not. But this was apes or chimpanzees that were warring against humans. These chimpanzees were well trained. They could use weapons, just like in the movie Planet of the Apes. They could use weapons, and they were very, very, very skilled in using the weapons. And also they could speak, and they came against the human race. But luckily, the human race won the war against the chimpanzees and apes. I was quite surprised seeing that. But just as the movie Planet of the Apes, that's how it came to me in a vision similarly to that. On June the 12th, 2020, that's closer, I saw a mob or a group of people running as being chased by an armed gang or syndicate gangsters. This armed gang then surrounded these people that were fleeing, circled them in, and riddled them with bullets from their automatic guns. Only one Caucasian woman was spared in this frenzy, this gang fight. That is all I have for you today. And as my visions and dreams come through, I will post them. I thank you for listening. I thank you for being a part of my videos. And the next video I will release soon. Thank you once again, and God bless.